Hello there, lovely people. What's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I was doing another video just a while back. It was also 2022, 2023 release. So is this one, which I'm going to review from a Decant Grey Vetiver Parfum, which came out. I was very excited about this. And I think my dear brother Shadin Shariar, who I bought this sample from, he bought this bottle basically, and I purchased a Decant. His page is called Decants a lot. So you can give it a try if you like it. So I do have my bottle of Grey Vetiver EDP. And I never really tried EDT, which supposedly is very nice for summer, and this was mostly for cooler months, like a winter sort of a vetiver. My bottle juice level is about 10 ml left, but the top note is kind of like, maybe I shake it. One of my brother told me if I shake it, it will get better. No. So this was one of the finest vetiver based perfume, but the new one, let me tell you a little bit about it. I've been testing it. And then, if you want to get a sample from Bangladesh, I'll leave a link below. So, this is called Decants a lot page. Okay. Thank you, Shadin Bhai, for your wonderful service. So, Tom Ford is an expensive house. I start with that note. Tom Ford is not everybody's price range. Okay, people, when they go out of 100 people, I'm not sure 85% people will be confident enough to walk up to Tom Ford and say, hey, I want a Tom Ford. Okay, buying them, especially at retail, can cost you a lot of money. And same case even with the designer. Tom Ford is a designer, but they have the up-class line, like their more premium line, like their private line or something they call it, the tobacco beanie or something like Tuscan leather. Those are their niche line sort of, and they have the other lines like Tom Ford, like this one's Noir Extreme, Black Orchid, Grey Vetiver. So they do have Costa Sura new ones. They're releasing at more affordable, but still goes over $200. So Grey Vetiver Parfum, I think at this moment this full bottle costs you about 200 something dollars. Even if you buy a tester, it's not cheap. And to get a good deal, you really have to know your sellers who can get you, but still it's gonna be $200. Okay, so it's expensive. So that's why I bought a Decant, and I have high hopes for it. I had, because I love Grey Vetiver so much. Time for a backup bottle. Price have gone high, $220 for this, man. Expensive. Okay, so I'm wearing this fragrance in my hand. I don't have a full presentation, but let me show you the bottle is gonna be this exact shape. Okay, they made Tom Ford Man or some of the other ones. I think not Man. What was it? Tom Ford Sahara Noir or those. They use sort of this kind of bottle, but different shape once in a while. But I like this. These are like Tom Ford's classic kind of bottles. You see them anywhere, you recognize them immediately. So the old one had this almost like a frosted glass with the lines, and new one I think has this gray color, gray or silver color. I'll put a picture. And they will have like a nameplate here with the sticker at the base. And this one, the sample comes with a sprayer. So I have it on my hand. Okay. Parfum means serious business, and this one is serious business. Okay, man, lovely dry down. Let's spray some. Since I don't have a bottle to show, so I'm just skipping that presentation part, like describing it. You go to the market and check. So this one, 2023 release. I don't know why I have trouble saying it. 2022 was easier. 2023 anyway. Top notes are orange blossom, saffron, Haitian vetiver. Okay, Haitian vetiver. Okay, and vetiver is not a new note for me. Okay, I have been in love with vetiver note since I tried Guerlain vetiver, and then Sultan vetiver by Nishane, and then also Bentley's that vetiver, and a few other vetiver, CK Eternity. So vetiver was a note in, I think, Arabic term they call rukhas or rukhas maybe in India, and that you'll see very green, kind of like a vetiver, original vetiver of Creed. Doesn't have real vetiver, but it was a citrusy kind of green. Then also green Irish tweed. They use kind of like a vetiver note. So vetiver basically is a green, sometimes a little bit peppery, earthy kind of a smell, and it's a mature note. I never liked vetiver in my early days, man. I like sweet fragrances, citruses. So I'm going back a little bit, real back, just to show you my transformation. I feel like a transformer. Tom Ford Grey Vetiver, when I bought it, I did not like it. When I bought it, it was a blind buy, and I'm like, what did I buy? Why is it so weird? Like, if you're a beginner, I'll tell you, I was a beginner at that time. Of course, everybody was. And I didn't really understand the fragrance. Black Orchid, I liked it. It was dark. It was opulent. I still have the bottle somewhere. It was good. It was like a dark fragrance. But this one took me a while to understand. Then when I fell in love with vetiver, I really fell head over heels. Okay. So then this was basically the EDP is a very strong performer. Okay, I tell you, this thing lasts. Okay, if you wear this in a winter day, it will last you easily 7 to 8 hours. EDT I heard 4 to 5 hours mark, but the projection for high heat, it has more citrus, so that one projected more, lasted less. EDP was a beast. And if I review EDP, I mean the Parfum now, let me tell you the performance from this stuff, okay? Mind blowing. Tom Ford doesn't play around. You know, they charge you a lot of money, they give you quality. If you do not like the fragrance, that's a different thing. Maybe it's not your cup of tea, noir anthracite, some of the weird ones. You know, people may not understand or feel the vibe, but they can respect it. Tom Ford, I do respect. So obviously, this fragrance house is quality house. And he is not a person that people just like, you know, make fun of or like, hey, say your fragrance overpriced for no good reason. They cannot say it. He made a brand and he made it worth it. Just like Francis Kirkshon, Killian, people do not complain. Their houses, they are worth it for fans, right? So this fragrance has even better performance than the EDP. Okay, when I say EDP is a performer and this is a Parfum is better performing, it makes me happy and makes everybody happy because this is what it's supposed to be. EDT and higher is EDP, Parfum, then X-ray, pure perfume. It's supposed to go, but many companies just make a name Parfum and they make an entirely different fragrance, totally different from original, and doesn't have any performance as sometimes, which is a letdown because you pay more money to get less, right? Tom Ford didn't do it. They gave you better and gave you more. So what are the difference between this and this? So when I spray it first up, I feel this fragrance has a lot of elements of Grey Vetiver, but it opens up for me with a big dose of spice. Okay, and there are just three notes like saffron, orange blossom, and vetiver, right? Haitian vetiver. But I do get this, not just saffron. Maybe there's a pink pepper or something like it. It makes it more peppery. It's like, you know, when you put allspice after shaving and you have that burning sensation, that crisp burn. You're not gonna get that burn from it, but you definitely feel there is a spicy accord, and it's kind of like a green spice, okay, like a green peppercorn kind of a spice. Maybe there's saffron, but man, this one even like takes up one notch from EDP. EDP is very beautiful, very polished. I would say if you have EDP, if you finish the bottle or it's finishing and you had good memories of it, then shift it to this because this is more well blended than this, and it will have more character. And the dry down goes very identical to EDP. Okay, I think they are almost the 90% same on dry down, but I feel the opening is where this is different. They give you a bit more, you know, like more body to the original Grey Vetiver. So if you did not like the original, you're not gonna like it. Simple. Okay, for people, if you do not like note of vetiver, if you do not like green stuff, you're not gonna like it. This is all about vetiver. And the best vetiver, let me get my bottle, I'm just so tempted. Best vetiver I smelled in my journey so far, they're of course far better out there, but 4 or 5 type of vetiver in this one, Sultan Vetiver by Nishana. Look at that juice color. I treasured this, and maybe I should get a backup bottle. Maybe they should make 100 ml. Okay, it's not going to beat this. This is still the best vetiver in my collection. This is better than Guerlain's vetiver. Okay, Guerlain for the price is very good, but Tom Ford next. Okay, next level. And I have another one. Man, where is my bottle? It's always in the back. This one, Bentley's Beyond, okay, line, and it is called Wild Vetiver. Okay, this one, and then there was one more, the white bottle. When I sold those bottles, anyway, they have some vetivers which are good. This, if you have this, you're not gonna need this. I'm telling you, it's not a comparison video. Bentley's vetiver is the next level vetiver. They make this expensive line, it is worth it. This is gonna be almost the same class, but Tom Ford maybe a little bit higher class. That's it. That's about it. But the opening, that's what Tom Ford Grey Vetiver Parfum does. Absolutely love it. Doesn't beat my favorite Sultan Vetiver, but very good fragrance. Okay, remove them. So should you be looking at this? Should you be paying those extra bucks, like the dollars, top dollars for this? If you already have the EDP, no, because they will be redundant. Okay, this is my humble opinion. This is very good. I like it over the EDP. But if you have both, and you'll be like, why am I not even bothering the EDP? You know, wearing the EDP, sell it off. Okay, and wear this. This one, beastly longevity on my skin. Nothing lasts. I got well over 8 hours. I can detect it. Of course, at that point, it's not as strong as opening, but this is a great performance. 10 for performance. Seasons to wear this, winter. Man, EDP, somehow you could pull it off in rainy days. This would be a bit much in high heat, right? So same with Sultan Vetiver. I never dare wear this in summer. Okay, that's it. You know, so great juice, great quality. Doesn't have so many notes to play with. It's just very straightforward to his approach. If you like vetiver, if you like spicy, you would like this. That's simple. Absolute love. The dry down is beautiful, little bit smoky, and it's like, like if you go to the haystack, like those, the winter time, that's how I describe Serge Luton's Shergi. But Shergi is a tobacco based perfume, but I get that hay note, right? So this one I feel has that dampness, when it's like a winter day and it's like gloomy and it's very cold. It's like a cold day fragrance. If you, let's say, own a ranch, or you own like sort of like a lot of animals in your barn, yes, barn. So we used to play barn buddy and stuff. Good memories. If you have that horses, it's a little bit, it suits that, haystack, grass, smell of mud, gloomy weather, clouds, sometimes drizzle a little bit, that the soil is kind of wet, and that's where you wear it, man. This is when you wear it. Also, I can see, I watched that film called Wicker Park. Is it the Wicker Park film? Yeah, I love those perfumes kind of, or the movie. If you like kind of like a winter time, those parks or something, everything's frozen, the lake is frozen, people are skating. I would imagine people wearing an overcoat, wearing this in New York, kind of like a gloomy, kind of like this fragrance reminds me of tragedy, of sadness, like you have a heartbroken. Okay, I'm going overboard, sorry. Let's say you had a heartbroken situation and you're a little bit complicated, you miss someone, and this is the kind of fragrance, and she misses you by this smell. This is the kind of fragrance. This is a smell of a single man. It's not a fragrance, I would say, guys who are dating. It's like playful. There's no happy vibes in this. I feel this perfume is tragic. Okay, and let's say you are a man, you are a tough man, you have gone through a lot, and you are maybe 40. In your 40s, you're single, you had some scars remaining on your body from your previous, you know encounters and stuff, and you are okay, but this fragrance is not the happiest of them all. It has something gloomy about it, and but it's absolutely masculine, man. This is a fragrance you wear for yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, you do not want to impress others, you don't care. This is not something like you wear this and hunt for compliments. This is not that fragrance. Okay, so good and bad both, but at this moment, these are not going to be super affordable or super discounted. So if you can get this, if you like it, get it. Okay, but I would still say EDP does a very decent job. It's a bit brighter compared to it, but if you have it, finished it, upgrade it to this. This is like 9, this is like 10. There you go, that's the difference. So yes, I'm giving a perfection 10 for this fragrance, despite it has a lot of no save blind buy kind of a vibe. But I love the quality, man. Tom Ford, pure respect. And I would definitely love to review more. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching, and thanks Shadin bhai for your kind gesture that you're buying all these perfumes. I don't have to buy full bottles. I can save a lot of dollars. Take care. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.